Alright, hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another Vlogmas. So today I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a chat. We are going to be in the kitchen for pretty much the entire little chit chat vloggy vlog. And today I wanted to kind of address what's going around, right? It's cold and flu season. My mom's been sick, my dad's been sick, and now my boyfriend is sick. Somehow I have not gotten sick yet, knock on wood. But I don't know if I'm going to get sick or what's really going to happen, but I am doing every single thing right now that I can to prevent myself from getting sick. So I just kind of wanted to share tips and tricks with you guys. I've been doing this for probably like a month and a half now, maybe just a month, because that's when the sickness kind of started in like our family. It's been like a very long going process. So if it all goes down right, I won't get sick. If not, I am the next one in the line. So we're just going to hope that all this stuff will work. So far, I would say it's been working because I have not gotten sick yet. Don't really know what's going around, to be honest. I was really sick when I got back from Europe, and so was my boyfriend. But I had originally thought that that's maybe what kind of like my parents got because I haven't gotten sick. Or I don't know if it's what I'm doing right now that is the reason I haven't gotten sick. So we're going to go with it's what I'm doing because I think it works and I really preach it. And I really like to focus on making your internal health, your gut health primarily, a big priority, because your gut determines how you feel with other things, how susceptible your immune system is and things like that. So I just wanted to share some tips and tricks that I do just to really help benefit myself and my body and make sure that I don't get sick. So I did make a little list on my phone, so I'm just going to kind of go through that so I don't forget anything. I have 5 tips for you guys. So we're first going to kick it off just with everything gut health, microbiome, things like that. So number 1 tip is to get your micronutrients in. So I do have this soup that I pre-made, and I'm going to have some of it for lunch right now. But pretty much what I focus on is getting in a bunch of veggies, like just so many different types of colors, because all the colors have different nutrients that they bring. It means that they're higher in certain vitamins and minerals, things like that. So I really try to get a wide variety of colorful, vibrant fruits and vegetables. And that comes for me with things like soup. You know, it's cozy season, soup season, all that stuff. So soup is a really, really good way for me that I can chalk in a bunch of veggies and just make sure that I'm really getting in a lot of micronutrients. Of course, you have your macronutrients, which you definitely need: protein, fat, carbohydrate. So those are the ones that you definitely need, but the micronutrients are what's going to provide you with the immune boosting properties. Again, different vitamins, minerals, things like that. That's where you're gonna get all that little stuff put in there that's gonna help make you less susceptible to getting sick. My tip number 2 are immunity shots. I always love saying when I'm sick, I like to take shots, but it's like healthy shots, like whatever. So I do get these ones from Trader Joe's. I got this one, is just an immunity one. And then this one is elderberry. So elderberry is a type of fruit. It's a type of berry, and it is very, very good for boosting your immune system and just helping with immunity in general. So anytime I am sick, I always take elderberry in different forms. Like I have like an elderberry cough syrup, and it's like an all-natural cough syrup. I have that. I do elderberry, and it's elderberry, zinc, and melatonin, because when I'm sick I can't sleep. But all in all, elderberry is a phenomenal superfood that you can add into your diet. So I've been taking these, and then this immunity one, I want to say, so this is cherry citrus. So it's vitamin D, zinc, and probiotics. That is kind of going to be leading into the next tip. But yeah, so I do take these, and I honestly have about 2 a day. So I'll do one of these and then one of the elderberry. Again, it just really, really helps. I feel like for my gut health, it really just helps produce good bacteria and things like that. And then also just helps boost up my immunity. So going into tip number 3, kind of leading on to tip number 2, probiotics. Make sure you are getting your probiotics. Like I said earlier, gut health, super important, right? Your gut, they say, has its own separate brain. Your stomach is its own separate brain apart from your actual brain. Your gut health determines a lot of things in your life. I could go on a whole different video, different tangent about that. But your gut health is so important. So I really like to focus on making sure that I am getting a lot of pre and probiotics into my body. And then that also comes with micronutrients. A lot of micronutrients have pre and probiotics in them. So another little supplement that I have is I do have AG1. I used to take AG1 every single day. No matter what, and in my honest opinion, I felt a little bit off from it. Like I didn't feel like I was getting as good of benefits. My body I was feeling a little bit bloated and kind of yucky being on it consistently. But I do notice when I take it just every once in a while and kind of in that like cold and flu season, it helps out so much. So I do have like the little travel packs that I'll take with me when I go places sometimes, and then I do have like the big one that you keep in your fridge. I don't use it every single day, but I do use it every once in a while. And this has pre and probiotics in it and is also a superfood. So it has a bunch of greens in it. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1. You're getting multivitamin, superfood, and pre and probiotics all in one. So I highly recommend this when you're sick. What was that, tip number 3? Tip number 4 is movement. So kind of stepping away from gut health and things like that, nutrition, but going more into your physical self, right? Movement. I've said it before, I'll say it again. We are not made to sit. We are not made to be sedentary. We are made to be up and moving. That being said, if you're sick, please don't go run a marathon. Please don't. There is a very much a fine line between doing too much, overexerting yourself, and then just getting in that movement to keep things flowing, help oxygen get into your cells and lungs, things like that. So when I say movement every single day, I mean, even when you're sick, I'm a firm believer of like go on a walk, get up, be a little bit active, maybe tidy up your room a little bit, if you are actually sick, just keep yourself up and moving. Worst thing you can do to yourself is just be laying there and doing nothing all day. So you're not promoting blood flow, you're not promoting circulation, things like that. You want to keep those things moving. You want to keep your system active. That's going to help stimulate recovery. It's going to just help you feel better in general, just like overall. And then my final tip, I want to say tip numbers. Damn, this was really good. All right, you guys, my final tip, I want to say maybe it is tip number 5 or 6. I honestly can't remember. My last tip is fresh air. So you can kind of tie that into with movement a little bit, but by fresh air, I mean crack a window. If you're in enclosed walls with other people that have been sick, those germs are floating around in the house, right? So I am a firm believer that opening up a window, it just, in my imagination, it goes away, it brings fresh air in, whatever. But I do honestly think that opening up a window and getting fresh air into the house, it just helps purify it, it helps circulate air, and it just helps bring that fresh outside air into your house. Anytime I've been sick or anytime people around me have been sick, I try to let fresh air into the house. I feel like, again, it just almost purifies, cleanses everything, and it makes you feel good to be breathing in some fresh air rather than a house that can kind of get stuffy sometimes, especially in the winter months. And if you live in Indiana, if you know, winter here sucks. So even if it is so fucking cold outside, I am going to open up a window every single day. I think I do crack the window every day, even if it's just for like 10 minutes, just to let some fresh air in. And I might do it like every so often. I might do it throughout the day if I'm home. So like right now I did just get home from work. I'm gonna probably go crack my window and then I'm gonna shut it again, like obviously before I leave and such, because I do have to go back to work tonight. Let your lungs breathe, let yourself get in some good air. It's gonna feel so good. It, to me, almost like revives me. It makes me feel more alive, more awake, things like that. All right, you guys, so that was my 5 tips to kind of combating cold and flu season, in ways that I've found that help me stay healthy during these months. Like I said, literally everybody in my family has been sick, so according to the chart, I'm next. But I have been doing these things for a while now. The sickness has kind of taken a long time to go throughout the family. So I'm really, really hoping that this is just like preventing everything. I've been doing it for like about a month and a half now. So I just wanted to share all those tips with you guys. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Make sure you guys follow my Instagram and also follow the links in the description box. I have my Define link, which is in my Instagram. It's in my bio. And then also Orange Theory Fitness. Your first class is free for local residents, so make sure you guys click that link. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, to not getting sick. These don't even taste bad.